Aoife, I know the disappointment of Saturday's result will still be there and hurting, but how much in general have you enjoyed the last 12 months?
The last 12 months have been brilliant. Like we've done a lot in the last 12 months, especially the last 12 weeks. Even the last 12 weeks have been great. Training with the girls and with Hayes and Briggs over us, it's been great. The last year we've learned a lot. I think even a few of us have been involved in the WNTS, and that's brought us really far and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been great. A lot has happened, and even with AIL as well, I play with Euro Bows and we won the AIL, which was great too. So a lot has happened, but yeah, it's been great. I've really enjoyed it.
The Celtic Challenge, you were involved with the Clovers.
Yeah.
Was that a big step up, and how much did you embrace that?
That was a big step up, yeah. I don't think we expected it as well, which was great. I think it's great to have a higher standard in the mix, especially within the AIL season too. It was great. We learned a lot, dealing with different coaches as well, and even different players. We were dealing with girls from Connacht and a few girls that come down from Leinster and Ulster and stuff like that too. So it was nice to even mix in with the other girls and stuff. But yeah, no, it was brilliant.
And the vice captaincy role at Munster?
Yes.
Your thoughts on that? I can tell by the smile you loved it.
Yeah, no, what an honour, of course. It's such an honour to lead those girls out, and even for my family and stuff. I think rugby is my whole life, and my parents and my family, they followed me around for the last 5 years. So yeah, no, it was a huge honour taking on that role.
I'm working with Fiona Hayes at club and then at Munster. What's that been like? And she just loves rugby, and how good has she been to work with?
She's brilliant. She's cracked. I've learned so much from her, and she brings the fun side into rugby as well as the serious side. You can have the fun, you can have the crack with her, but then when it's time to get serious, it's time to get serious too, which I think we need as well. She's just a brilliant coach. It's been such an enjoyable season with her, especially with AIL, and I think she really works with us as well. She's able to feel our energy and bounce off us, and I think that's probably why we won AIL as well, because we've enjoyed the season so much. And then even coming into Munster, it's nice to have her there too, because she knows us all and we know her. So it's been brilliant to have her.
You talked about the highlight, probably the AIL win, the back three. How good's that been, all working together, and especially the call-ups for the Ireland system, some of them?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's been great. Chisholm and Lana, especially during the intros, they did wonders for us. And then the AIL that was just brilliant. That final, that whole day was just a perfect day. I had a great feeling before it. But yeah, no, it's great. Even me, Chisholm and Lana, we all started our rugby journeys together in Ennis, so it's nice to have come up with them and have really nice wins and memories with them.
And finally, your aims for the next sort of 12 months, push into the Irish setup if you can?
Yeah, absolutely. I think anyone who plays in the red jersey, they're looking to strive on. There's a lot going on in my life at the moment, so get through college first and we'll see what happens. Yeah, so it's always at the back of everyone's mind, I think, so we'll just wait in game and see what happens.
And just a more general question actually while I have you, about the Interpro seems to have grown this year. You've got the WXV competition, the Celtic Challenge, but in general women's rugby, everyone knows it's flying, but do you feel it's just going to keep growing and growing?
Absolutely. I think this year, even after the Celtic Cup, I think so much has grown from it, and then they announced about potential contracts in the provinces in the next few years, which is something that you could never have thought of in our lifetime. And even listen to the older, more experienced girls, who've been working so hard towards their rugby and how they've laid the pathway out for us and stuff, it's just great. So I think this year I've really seen a huge jump in it, and it's brilliant. It's great to see, especially for the younger girls coming through, especially as well, that they have something to strive for. Rugby could potentially be their job in the future, so it's really nice. It's great to see it. Yeah.
And you say rugby is your life. You came through at Ennis, if I'm correct. Yeah.
Yes, Ennis. Yeah.
How proud are they of you?
Oh, here I'm getting texts left, right and centre all the time from Ennis and my old coaches. They've been great. I wouldn't be here without them. And my dad and John Colleran at home, the head coaches at the time, when we started that under 18 team, I could never have thought of the people I've met and where they've brought me. So it's been great, and yeah, Ennis have been great towards us.
Aoife, thanks so much for your time, and all the best for you.
Thank you.